For this week's This Is Home, we travel to Parkersburg Christian, where Malik Johnson got a big surprise at his adoption ceremony. Our Peyton Brooker is in the studio to tell us about the story.
Thanks, Phyllis. Freshman at Parkersburg Christian, Malik Johnson officially finalized his adoption with his new family. And to celebrate with him, his entire basketball team came up to surprise him. I was at Parkersburg Christian to learn more about this story.
This is Home, sponsored by A1 Heating and Cooling and TB Dentistry.
Malik Johnson started attending Parkersburg Christian when he was in 7th grade and was still in the foster care system after coming from a challenging childhood. Athletic Director Kira Wade says when Malik started to attend school, he started to fit in quickly.
So we had gotten Malik in about 7th grade when he first started coming here, and we kind of knew a bit of his backstory, and he had come from a rough family before he had gotten here. And he just blended in so well with all the other students, and he just became family.
Wade added she shared a similar story with Malik.
Yeah, I was adopted as well, and I feel like Malik was put here for a reason, and I was his first teacher in 7th grade, and we just bonded over that, and that was something that I could relate to him with.
Fast forward 2 years, and Malik was officially going to be adopted by his new family, Elizabeth and Eric Johnson.
Because I didn't think, my parents, they abandoned me, and these parents, stuck up for me and took me in. Having a great family that cares about me and stuff.
To show how much the school cares about him, his entire basketball team at Parkersburg Christian was able to be there for his adoption ceremony.
I was very shocked because I didn't think they were all going to show up.
Just pretty proud to see that he's actually in a good family too.
I mean, it just shows that we're all together. I mean, we're all one team. It's not just one person running the show. No, we're all family. We're all together. We always have each other's back.
Wade expressed why it is important for Malik to know how much the school cares about him.
I just hope that he knows, one, to put God first always, and that there's people supporting him, even if we're not blood related. We're basically like a big family.
Never give up and keep God first.
We here at WTAP congratulate Malik for his adoption with his new family. That's all I have here. Back to you, Phyllis.